Hello there and welcome to practice session in Panzu classes. I hope you are doing great, amazing and having an awesome learning. Now let's start practicing some questions based on map, direction, scale. I hope you remember all of it. So let's have a look at the first question. So one by one, I'm going to show you the questions, but make sure you pause the video, try out these questions by yourself, and every time you have to analyze the map. So the first question is over here. This is a map of a school, and the question which is asked is, how many times bigger is the area of assembly ground than that of the area of the office? So do you remember how to find area on the grid paper? Yes, you just have to count the number of square boxes. And how many square boxes are there in the office? 3 square, right? 3 square units. So therefore, the area of the office is 3 square units. And similar to that, can you find the area of the assembly ground? Yes? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 3s are 15. So 15 square units is the area of the assembly ground. And do you know how I did this? Because there are 3 rows and every row has 5 boxes. So 3 5s are 15. Or you can count as well. So did you see that 15 is actually 3 times 5? So my dear, area of office is 3 square units, area of the assembly ground is 15, which is actually 5 times the area of the office. Because 5 times 3 is 15. 3 is the area of office and 15 is the area of assembly hall, assembly ground, right? Which is actually 5 times the area of office. So the answer is 5 times. Alright, now moving on to the next question. Can a child sitting in 3rd A see the playground? This is the playground over here, and the child who is sitting in 3rd A, can he see the playground? No, right? There are classes over here. So his view is actually blocked. So the answer to this question is no, he cannot. Now moving on to the next question. Let's analyze the map of India. Is there any state which is to the west of Gujarat? Now where is Gujarat? Gujarat is actually in the extreme west. So of course there is no other state of India which is on the west of Gujarat. So the answer to this question is no. Of course there are states which are not in India, but the Indian state if we talk about, then no, there's none. Now moving on to the next question. If 1 centimeter on the map shows 200 kilometers, alright, the scale is given that 1 centimeter on the map is in actual 200 kilometer on the ground. Now you have to find out how far is Delhi from Jaipur. That is 2.5 centimeter. So you have to find out 2.5 centimeter is how many kilometers? Now this is the distance of Delhi to Jaipur. How much is it? Can you find out? Okay. 1 centimeter is 200. 2 centimeter is 400. So we can say 2 centimeter is 400 kilometer, just the double. 1 centimeter is 200. 2 centimeter is 400. Now, what about the next half? Half more centimeter. That means 100 more. If 1 centimeter is 200 kilometer, then obviously half centimeter is 100 kilometer. Yes. So 400 plus more 100. So this is actually 500 kilometer. So with that, my dear, 500 kilometer is the answer to this question. Alright, now let's move on to the next question. The question is over here. So this is some map which we are referring as map number 6. So Idlipur is 4 centimeter away from Barfinagar on the map. On the map it is 4 centimeter, okay? That is, the distance from Idlipur to Barfinagar is 4 centimeter from this point to this point. Alright? Now, the question over here is, how many kilometers will you have to travel if you go from Idlipur to Barfinagar? And the scale is also given over here. Did you see? 1 centimeter on paper means 10 kilometers. So, 4 centimeter means how much? 1 centimeter is equal to 10. 2 centimeter is 20 kilometer. 3 centimeter is 30 kilometer. Likewise, 4 centimeter is 40 kilometer. Simply, you can repeatedly add, but you can multiply as well. That 10 kilometer is for 1 and you have to find for 4. So, that is 40 kilometers. Okay, now moving on to the next question. Now, there is a place called Tukpagram, which is in the midway of Idlipur and Barfinagar. Can you mark it with T? Now, the total distance is 4. What is the middle? The middle is 2 centimeter. Yes, this is somewhere 2 centimeter over here. 2 centimeter is here, 2 centimeter is here. So, this, my dear, is the point T. You have to mark it with T, okay? T here stands for Tukpagram. Great. Now moving on to the last map of the day. So you have to find out which is the most nearest to the river Yamuna. Is it Diwane or Diwane Khas? So can you see over here, this is Diwane Khas, right? Which is more closer to the Yamuna river. So my dear, the answer to this question is the second one, the later option. Now, which buildings do you pass while going from Rang Mahal to Hammam? Okay, where is Rang Mahal? Let's find out. This is Rang Mahal. If you are going from Rang Mahal to Hammam, Then hammam is over here. Then which buildings do you pass? There are just 2 buildings, right? This is the second one that you will cross and this is the first one that you're going to cross. So the answer is Aramga is the first one and then you're going to cross Diwani Kha. So these are your answers. Alright, now you also have to spark your curiosity by practicing a lot more questions. I'm gonna see you in the next session with you next chapter. Till then, bye bye. Take care.